Rob and Linda, the room is empty right now. We've got the headset on because later on we certainly expect this room to be full of very happy Democrats. Tammy Duckworth favored indeed to win this Senate race, a Senate race that has national implications for the balance of power despite whether Hillary Clinton or Donald Trump wins the presidential race tonight. We talked to a number of campaign people here. They have a quiet confidence that Tammy Duckworth is going to be able to move from the House of Representatives to the United States Senate.
With 2 terms in the House of Representatives behind her, Tammy Duckworth today greeting voters, hoping they give her a promotion.
I'm really here to say thank you to all the mayors who supported me over the years.
The 48-year-old Iraq War veteran spent the day telling her story, how she lost 2 legs when her Black Hawk helicopter was shot down in 2004. And she says veterans' issues will continue to form the basis of her legislative priorities should she win, denying Republican Mark Kirk re-election to the seat once held by President Barack Obama.
It's both exciting. It's also a lot of nervous energy because now you're just waiting for the polls to close. So the best thing I can do instead of sitting around doing nothing is to get out and encourage people to go to the polls.
Since first attempting to enter Congress in 2006, Duckworth has enjoyed the support of much of the Democratic establishment in Illinois. And having voted early, she had time to break bread with fellow Democrats at a traditional eatery famous for its political clientele.
I feel very confident, but I don't take anything for granted, which is why I'm still campaigning.
And we expect to see a lot of those Democratic stars out here tonight, including Senator Dick Durbin, maybe Congressman Mike Quigley, and so many others. Congresswoman Duckworth, perhaps future Senator Duckworth, expected to speak in this crowd around 8 o'clock tonight. Reporting from the Marriott downtown in the Loop in Chicago, Ravi Baichwal, ABC 7 Eyewitness News. Rob and Linda, back to you.
Ravi?
Well, Alan, it's a little bit quiet right now, but certainly there's an air of quiet confidence with the Duckworth campaign, thinking that tonight is a night to make history, to put Tammy Duckworth in the United States Senate. Earlier today, she actually was out helping people, encouraging people to vote, because she actually, like so many others, had voted early. She was at a diner in Des Plaines. She made her way around the Chicago region. Eventually, she got to Manny's Deli downtown for lunch, always talking to her supporters, thanking them, and checking in with a number of her political benefactors as well, telling them her story is, of course, of war veteran who was shot down in a Black Hawk helicopter in 2004, who lost the better part of 3 limbs and now has served 2 rounds in the House of Representatives, hoping very much that she is going to get a promotion to the higher level of the U.S. Congress, into the United States Senate. We expect to see a whole range of Democratic stalwarts from the Illinois delegation, including Senator Dick Durbin, a number of the congressmen, including Mike Quigley and Jan Schakowsky, all expected to drop down here to the Marriott Hotel down in the Loop. Certainly an air of quiet confidence, a sense that tonight history is going to be made as another woman takes her place in the United States Senate. We'll see how it all unfolds. But for now, reporting live from the Marriott Hotel in the Loop, Ravi Baichwal, ABC 7 Eyewitness News. Back to you in the studio.
Let's go to Duckworth headquarters here in Chicago. Ravi Baichwal with that campaign tonight. Ravi.
It's a very loud room here, Kathy, as people let that information sink in that Tammy Duckworth has been successful in wrestling this seat that once was occupied by President Barack Obama back for the Democratic Party, perhaps helping the Democratic Party have control of the Senate in a new administration. Duckworth handily beating Mark Kirk tonight, and if the numbers hold, Mark Kirk could be on his way to one of the worst showings of an incumbent in Illinois in the Senate. Earlier, we heard from Senator Dick Durbin, and he talked about Senator-elect Duckworth and what her legislative record was like in the House of Representatives, what it might be like in the Senate.
Here's the news flash. If you're a Democrat in the minority in a Republican-controlled House, you're lucky to get the time of day, let alone pass legislation.
We expect to hear from Duckworth at about 8:30. We'll carry it live on our website and on our news app. Back to you in the studio.
Okay, Eyewitness News reporter Ravi Baichwal live with the Tammy Duckworth campaign tonight. Ravi.
We're down here in the Loop, Kathy, at the JW Marriott Center, and as you can see behind me, there's still a lot of people hanging around here after a very happy night, confirming what they thought was going to happen. Tammy Duckworth taking the Illinois Senate seat in a whopping margin over Mark Kirk. Earlier tonight, she made her way up to this very cheering crowd, through this cheering crowd, trying to make her way to the podium to give her victory speech. On the way, she was making sure that she was going to say something and acknowledge the presence of the man, her Army buddy, who saved her when they both were shot down in the 2004 incident over Iraq. Their Black Hawk helicopter is shot down. That man, Matt Back, is here tonight to celebrate this moment with Tammy Duckworth as she claims the second seat, the Senate second seat here in Illinois. She was introduced by Dick Durbin, one of her political advisors, and she said starting tomorrow she has a lot of work to do in this entire state.
We need economic justice, we need jobs, and we need investment in all of our communities.
And now, as we can see, the room's still full because people are hoping that Tammy Duckworth is going to be serving under a Democratic administration. It was some very good early news for the Democrats here tonight, but still, that sense of the mood here has changed very dramatically, as it has in New York, as the presidential race unfolds. We'll see how it goes. It's going to be a long night around here, but for now, Tammy Duckworth is your new senator from Illinois. Reporting live from the Loop, Ravi Baichwal, ABC 7 Eyewitness News. Back to you in the studio.
The sunshine is a lot like Southern California, but this is Chicago in November. And take a look at the marquee behind me. That is the truth. Chicago Cubs, World Series champions. They had to go through LA, they had to go through Cleveland, and today has been a day of grand celebration.
Well, now at the start of the route. He's right now at Sheffield and Addison. Hi, Ravi.
Hey, Kathy, how's it going out there? Because right here, I can tell you the feeling is like magic. The magic continues to happen. Right behind me is those buses are getting set to load up with the players, as you heard from Jessica. But right around me, as you can see here on the southeast corner of Sheffield and Addison, an absolutely jam-packed corner. People 20 deep, flowing, completely filling the sidewalks right out into the street. Everybody's obviously in a magical mood and getting set to continue. You know, the sense of completion that this win really represents for so many Chicagoans and Cubs fans. I have a young lady right here who was so kind to actually give us a little bit of room to get towards the front. How does it feel to be here?
Oh my God, magical! Chicago has deserved this for so long, and I'm just so ecstatic to be here. I can't believe I'm here right now.
That's right. How about yourself, sir? Why are you here?
Just like the history of what ending the streak and everything. I'd love to be down here with all the crowd and all the fans.
There really is a sense of folks saying that, you know, they never thought this was going to happen, but, you know, magical things can happen. So they get to see these players board these buses sort of in the shadow. They'll do this counterclockwise loop around Wrigley Field. They'll go right by Terrell's area. They'll come right by here, and these folks simply can't wait. We'll bring you all of that magic when it happens. But for now, reporting live, Ravi Baichwal, ABC 7 Eyewitness News. Back to you.
Okay, Ravi,
Thanks.
who doesn't want to be? You picked it up along the way. Let's go to Ravi Baichwal now. Ravi's at Addison and Sheffield, as we mentioned. That's where that parade is going to get underway. Hi, Ravi.
Yeah. Hey, Alan. Hey, Linda. We're here, as you say, Sheffield and Addison. We're going to talk to some of these lovely folks in a sec. Weird camera angle. I'm going to show you why, because we have to pop up high to show you Sheffield on the right field side, and those are the buses that are loading up as we speak, as we heard earlier from Jessica, waiting for all those players to get on board, and that's going to be quite a spectacle. They're going to go north, and they're going to go counterclockwise around Wrigley Field, and eventually come back down east along Addison to where we are here with some of our dozens, hundreds of fans here ready to say hello to the Cubs, ready to thank them, and ready to really feel what this magical moment is like. Let's talk to this young man who's got this the Baez shirt on. You're very, very proud of that. What does this mean to you to be here right now?
It means the world. I'm Anthony Reyes. I'm from Rockford, Illinois. I've been waiting for this my whole life. This is so special to see history here.
Can I collect this in Utah?
Cubs fans. It's been awesome. Go Cubs. We're #1, baby.
All right, you're #1. Let's talk to this lady right here. What's your name? Where are you from?
Hi, Janine Seafried. I'm from Homewood. I actually grew up on the northwest side. I've been coming here since I was a kid. My dad used to bring me here. He passed away when I was 12. So I've been keeping up the tradition, and this is just amazing. I still can't believe it.
A sampling of the kind of emotion that is on display here. Stories of generations of Cubs fans who never thought this day would come. The last few days and the days ahead, we'll have all kinds of their stories as the day unfolds. But for now, reporting live from where the parade starts, Ravi Baichwal, ABC 7 Eyewitness News.